Would you like to learn the answer?
No.
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 No, no, and no.
No. No.
Yes. It is true that we got all those belongs to Ephesus, but the main reason why we get them from the ancient city to be able to protect them from Turks. As you know, we eat stone here. That was the official answer, by the way, official letter given to the Ephesus Museum management. So we're still trying to get them back. So when Queen was in Istanbul, she promised to send them back. We'll see. Take the photo.
What's the name of the goddess again? Sorry.
Nike.
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 Like the shoes. Nike.
Okay, Nike.
So it used to be.
All right.
Here the rain always comes from that direction. So take a look at the building here. Take a look at the height of the column. Use your imagination. Put two more columns, same height, on top of it. Foresight. And place a wooden platform on top of it. Put couple hundred holes on the platform. Then pour the water from the holes to the pool on the ground. The pool on the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, was covered with blue and red mosaics. And what happens when you just see the building from a distance? The water drips from the holes, it goes directly to the pool. This is like wall decoration. And this was the fountain to honor the famous Emperor Mimius. His grandson built that one.
Who was it?
Mimius. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are tail is coming from the right shoulder.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, here the message is, this city is under my control. If you try to give harm to the city, I will kill the enemy. How I killed the lion. The meaning here. The city has, ladies and gentlemen, a city wall. If you want to walk all around the city, we're talking about 6 miles. And interior part of the city, there was another circle, another loop with the city wall. This is the entrance of the second city wall. And from now on, this is Marble Street, which leads people directly to the library. It was divided from the center into two with oil lamps. Shops on both sides. If you look carefully, ladies and gentlemen, to the ground level, you're going to see scribes on the marble, little dots on the marble. Can you see them? Can you see everywhere? It gives us an idea about the direction of the traffic. Most of them are located on the right side of the street, which means the direction of the traffic on the right, downwards. How can you slow down the speed of the chariots? It will be, the wheel will be so slippery on the marble. Am I correct? Slow down, then they place the on the marble. Shortly, we can say that ancient speed bumps. Definitely. Shops. In front of the shops, they place the important statues of important people, like admirals, generals, royal family members, the winners of the Olympic Games. Take a look at that one, which doesn't have the head bar. Ladies and gentlemen, that one, my personal opinion, it is the most important statue in Ephesus. Alexander Piatrus Dimitrius. That's the name of the person who lived in 3rd century AD, 260, who found medicine for malaria.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about? What's his name again? Alexander Piatrus Dimitrius. 1895, ladies and gentlemen, 2,000 people died from malaria in England, London. 1954, 200 Houston, Texas. Again, they died from malaria. Those are the world records. It was an important disease during that time, and nowadays in Africa, still a lot of people die. Am I correct? 260, 3rd century, they found the medicine for malaria, and they placed the statue of the doctor there. Why the head parts are missing? Have any idea? No.
Earthquake.
Earthquake is the main fact. The reason, ladies and gentlemen, if they are going to make the statue of yours, they finish your body first. According to the last appearance of that person, they attach the head to the body with a bronze. What happens during the earthquakes? All the statues falls forward. Which part is the weakest part? The head or the nose. That's why most of the statues are without nose,
Broken nose.
or without heads.
Red light district?
As I told you, this is 10%. Take a look at the hill. Starting from here, there's like a cross on top of the hill. Can everybody see that?
Right.
Starting from here to top of the hill, there are hundreds of local homes.
Oh, wow.
Starting from here, almost you cannot see from here, but I'm going to point it out to you from a distance where the level, the ending part is, more aristocrat homes. So a couple hundred aristocrat homes are located here. So whatever you're looking at, everywhere is Ephesus. Everything is under the dirt still. Do we know where is the 80%? Where the other temples are located? Do we know them exactly? 100%. The reason is we found the city map. We know the places of the other temples. But what we realize, 10%, out of 10%, almost 4% important stuff is outside the country. They realize that it is so difficult to protect them. The digs doesn't have a high cost. Protection has a high cost. So that's why they decided to do the digs one by one. So next 10 years program officially registered. We know what they are going to do. Take a look at the temple here. If you look carefully, you're going to see the global figure and the right feet on the right side on the platform. Can everybody see that?
Yes.
Hadrian. No.
Oh, wow.
This is Trajan, but it is 100% completed in the time of Hadrian's time period. Trajanus, Trajan, Trojan, the famous emperor, ladies and gentlemen, when he was in Ephesus, they decided to build a temple. He refused. He knows that when they build a temple, when the next ruler runs the country, he's going to come and say, change the name of the temple. Give my name. He was smart, because according to the laws of Ephesus, there cannot be more than 3 temples in the city. It was limited by 3. That's why he ordered his soldiers to build a fountain, simple building. What happens when the next ruler come and visit the city? If he is willing to change the name of a fountain, give his name to a fountain, that is going to humiliate the new ruler, because it's a simple building.
Right.
That's why it stayed with the same name forever there. Global figure and the feet. Ladies and gentlemen, the statue of Trajan was on top of it, and we found the statue 1985 this
Global
time.
figure next to the feet.
The whole statue was broken into 3 pieces, and piece by piece stolen from here. The whole statue right now is in Madrid, Archaeological Museum in Spain. Only the bottom, the feet is left. And if you look carefully, there are some writings on the platform. Can you see them?
Yes.
If you make the translation into English, the sentence is, I conquer all around the world. It is all under my feet.
Ah,
Ladies and gentlemen, the time frame, 2nd century AD. They knew that Earth was round. This is amazing. What happened 1500 years later to Galileo when he mentioned that Earth was round? They were going to kill him immediately. Am I correct?
right.
They knew that Earth was round in 2nd century. That was a pool ladies and gentlemen, there was a pool in the center, and it was covered by, this time, blue and green mosaics. And here's the canal, ladies and gentlemen. When the water fills the pool, the water passes into the canal. Then from the canal, ladies and gentlemen, before the arrival of that group, ladies and gentlemen, just on the wall, you're going to see two holes. Those two holes, ladies and gentlemen, you remember the local people? As I told you in the beginning, they don't have any shoes. Remember? How can they walk on the hot marble?
They walk in there with the water.
What they do, they open the holes when they have enough water in the fountain. They were washing the streets with cold water for locals to be able to walk easily. It might be slippery.
Yeah.
What happens if we get used to walk on the soil every day with our shoes? Callus. What happens if you never wear shoes? The skin of your feet will be as same as hard as plastic. Will it be slippery again?
No.
They will get used to. So, they were washing the streets every day. This temple, ladies and gentlemen, they made a big mistake. When you are doing the digs, if you are 100% sure about the temples, the things that you found about the temple, you have a choice. Either you might leave them like how you found it, or you can use new cement and stone, recreate it, and show how it was once upon a time 2,000 years ago. They thought that they found everything, they can use cement, they can give you an idea. Recently, last 6 years, they found 88 more pieces related with that building. Next 3 years project, they will start next year, put the temple down, use 88 pieces, recreate, and they already found the water pipeline. It will be running water. So it will be something different if you decide to come back again. This way.
Are we going to turn to stone?
Might be.
Did you say it was Trajan who said I have the world under my feet?
Trajanus, Trajan, Trojan, different. Okay, please come close.
Mary, get a picture of Medusa.
So Medusa just on temples?
On the Greek temples generally.
She's up there.
No, temples.
I think I got it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, this one is the Hadrian's temple. Hadrian, that's the ruler who built the city walls between England and Scotland. He was the famous ruler. And first of all, the figure there that I pointed out to you, half body figure. Does it look he or she? She. Thanks. He. Ladies and gentlemen, Hadrian officially the first emperor, Roman emperor, who got married with a man in the temple. His name was Antinius. That's why in the lower part of Nile, Egypt, there is a city called, dedicated to his lover, Antiniopolis. When he was in Ephisus, he had a bad news. And the news was, your lover died. He was so unhappy, and he ordered, they were building a temple to honor Hadrian before his visit. He refused. He said, put the statue of Antinius at the arch. But the Senate of Ephesus refused the wish, because they said, according to their laws, they cannot dedicate a temple. They can dedicate to a goddess, to a Greek god, or a Roman ruler. His lover was none of those three. So, but on the other hand, he was the Caesar, lawmaker.